nice tench as well. So I'm fishing a small cube of meat. Potted in a few cubes over a period. Just had my first bite on the meat. Had a rud earlier on bread punch. The meat's soaked in Sensate because I'm still trying out the Vajika baits. So it's probably the right place. Fishing here because that's deep. It's about 8 foot deep at that point. It goes down to 14 foot at certain points in this lake, so 8 foot, 10 foot, fine. But it shallows up quickly because there's so much weed now in the shallows that it's virtually impossible to fish them. Well, that's a piece of meat with Sensate on, and this wasp is loving it. Not quite sure what he's doing there. He seems to be digging out a little space of it, not square maybe. And I assume he'll take that away back to feed its babies as well. Not a huge fan of wasps. I'll just let this one get on doing what he's doing. Sacrifice that piece of meat. Anybody tell you that bread punch just catches little fish? It was a tiny punch. That's the size of it. There. Tiny little thing. An 18 hook. And that's what I caught. Nice fish, I'll get it straight back. Beautiful mirror. Oh, we're in again. Doesn't want it in, this one. Thinks it's a zoo creature. It's not even that big. Does not want it in. Oh, another carp, I think. Could be. So look. Yeah, I think it's a carp. I think it's a mirror. Yeah, it's a mirror. There we go. Oh. Ooh. It's a lovely mirror, that. It's on the way to being a leather. Right. We'll get it back in. Not bad for a bit of bread punch. F1 about just over a pound. First fish of the day. Been fishing for about 15 minutes. Dried up. Let's drop it back in. Check if I've got bait on. Yes, I have. So I've just got just under a centimetre sticking out, and we're in.
There we go, lovely mirror.
So I'll be moving over from bread punch to meat soon.
Got the big one on meat, and the little one is just in the side. I think it might be dead. I'll have a look at it. But anyway, I'll get the big one back. Possibly brown goldfish rather than crucian, but a nice one. Just under a pound, about 3/4 of a pound. So the tip keeps tapping around. Little pulls. I'm assuming small fish trying to eat the meat. Or it could be something rocking the feeder. I've had a few small rudd which have been bouncing on the elastic, but I stuck with the big elastic and I'm so glad I did. Tench about £2. Nice. Still torrential, but I'm getting bites, so I'm not rushing to go home. Another tench. Oh, could be a carp this time. See when it gets a bit closer. Unfortunately, there's so much weed here. Kind of have to try and play the fish out there, risk losing it, and then bring it in. There we go. Ah, nice common. Nice little common. Pound, tops. A nice fish. Getting a load of indications. And finally, I got a fish. I think we were getting line bites there. This doesn't want in. It's not a baby. Look at the bubbles coming up where it's at the bottom. Oh, come on, darling. Let's get you in. It's taking a lot of weed with it. Might just be weed. I think I might have found the plug. Oh, there's a lot of weed. There's a fish there. You can see the fin at the top. I'll get it in. So that's all the weed, and that's what was in it. Lovely tench. Nice fish, about a pound, maybe a little bit more. Get it back in. So I was saying I'm getting lots of indications on the float, and then that happened. Now my float's not sitting properly, so I might have lost a shot with all that weed. So we can get it to sit properly. If not, another shot. Ah, yeah, it's better now. That's better. So I'm using Sensate flavoured meat, and I've got Sensate the 4mm pellets going in around it. I was planning to use them on the method, but set up here on the pole. But the Sensate does seem to draw fish in quick. What the heck was that? That one came clear out of the water. Chub, I think. So I've just refed again, and I may rest this swim for a little bit. Not seeing any immediate indications, but there's some tench or crucians or something around. I can see bubbles over that way. Just had a few come up. So yeah, I might just give it a rest for a few minutes and go on the maggot feeder, snatch a few fish, and then come back and see how this goes. So I've rested it for 10 minutes and continued to feed it. Just had a perch on the maggot feeder. Not particularly big, so it's back on the meat, just see if we can get something here. We're starting to get quite a few bubbles near the float. So something might have found that feed that I put in. Hopefully we get another bite. So there's definitely fish around, but I wasn't getting anything on the meat then. So I've gone over to a piece of bread flake, which I'll put some Sensate on, see if that works. Well, the maggot feeder's not getting anything, so all the small stuff must be mid-level. Come back on the pole, fishing the hole that I've been baiting. Put bread on this time. See if anything happens. And there we go on the bread flake. We're in again. Same peg I've been feeding with the Sensate pellet. Oh, it's weeded me up again. Ah, no, it wants off. It wants off. Don't know what it is. And it's another tench. Right, it's the last one. Get it straight back. Just had a lift bite on the meat. Just a tiny little lift and then disappeared. So it could have been a fish just flying past my line, effectively lifting a lead. But I don't think it was. I think, judging from this, it's a fish, and it doesn't want to come in. Yeah, well, he's definitely not. Oh, it's a carp. It's a lovely carp. Get it brought in. Ah, dropped it off. Right, so back in. Meat again, that's what the carp came on then. So, just fed the area. Put some meat in. Float's not settling properly, so I'll have to sort that out. Something's been playing with the bait already. Let's see what happens. Fishing at just about 6 meters. Just in the edge. Found a place down there where the bottom's relatively clear. About 8 foot deep. So 10 foot deep. There's a bit of variance, but I'm fishing where it's about 8 at the moment. Oh, just had a little dink. Nothing there. There's a fish in there somewhere. Oh, it's a nice tench. There we go. Took off like a steam train, that one. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice fish, a couple of pounds at least. Solid tench. Get it back in the water. And yeah, nice fish. So this is on the feeder again with the Sensate. Oh, it's another tench. Lovely. Lovely, lovely fish. Another nice tench as well. These aren't babies. For this pond, these are good fish. Probably about £1.5, maybe pushing 2. Oh, nice fish. I'll get it off. Well, we're getting knocks on the tip again. Probably just line bites or fish rolling about the method mix. The bites so far have been pretty dramatic, whipped round. No argument there was a fish there. So the pole line's gone really dead. So I've changed the bait over to dead maggot, 4 dead maggots and a 14 hook, and feeding dead maggot in, all soaked in Sensate. Let's see if that works. Well, we just had a bite on the dead maggot, so at least the pole line's coming back to life. Right. Something that doesn't want to come in again. Oh, it's a carp, I think. Let's hope I can get it in. Yep, looks like one. Nearer by the looks of it. Right, I'll get this one in. Again, that's on the Sensate soaked meat and the 4mm pellets. That's a bit bigger. Oh, 2.5, 3 pounds that one. Nice fish. I will give it away just to check. Beautiful mirror. Lovely, lovely fish. Here we go. Right, get that hook out and get it back. Well, I just weighed it and that one was 2.5 pounds. Just under. So 278, I think it was. So it's after taking the net off. So I'm quite happy with that. And we'll try again. Really pleased with the Sensate. Definitely getting me fish.